Hey guys, it's your friendly neighborhood reviewer with inToit Reviews. So let's talk about subwoofers. Specifically, the HSU VTF-2 Mark 5. So let's get into it. Let me start out by pointing out that this is a fabulous sub. For home theater, for music, for anything really. I've had a number of subs throughout the years, and let me tell you, for the money, this is my favorite. In my eyes, it is the most versatile and has the best specs for the money. One is around $539, and you can purchase two of these for just under $1,000. And trust me, even in a big room, that will do you. From a design standpoint, HSU takes the approach that in order to get speed, accuracy, and impact, what you really need is power. 1,400 watts of peak power and 350 watts of continuous power to be exact. This allows the sub to hit hard and hit low, especially with its 12-inch driver. I have one of these in my Atmos setup downstairs, and it is insane. I can't personally attest to it because, like I said, I only own one of these, but I think two might overpower my room, and my room is very large and very open. I do run two subs though. My other sub is a Definitive Super Cube 1. Adding the HSU sub comparatively more than doubled the bass response in the room. I don't normally recommend mixing subs of two different makes and models due to matching issues, but in this case their specs are similar and it actually worked out quite well from both an output and tonal perspective. In terms of the HSU's frequency response capabilities, in general, it is able to extend down to 16 Hz at -2 dB conservatively. More specifically, it has what they call variable tuning capability, which slightly affects the low end extension depending on the mode that you're in. For example, with two ports open, it only extends down to 22 Hz, while it goes down to 16 Hz with one port open. The lower limit was not really listed for sealed presentation, but I wouldn't recommend sealing this thing unless you're going for speed in a pure 2-channel setup, or you have a small room where you want to decrease boominess and standing bass waves. If it wasn't clear yet, the tuning is adjusted by plugging or opening the ports on the bottom. Additionally, there is a toggle switch on the back of the unit that changes the unit settings to account for the variable port adjustments. With regard to the build, the cabinet is very large and it is constructed of a vinyl wrapped MDF with plenty of internal dampening. I didn't open up my particular unit, but I've seen images online that this thing is stout, both inside and out. It has 4 large feet to keep it planted firmly on the floor, and a cloth grille held in place by metal mounting posts, which covers the entire front fascia of the unit. My only criticism here is that I had hoped for a solid wood construction, but it's already large and heavy as it is, plus it's only $500. So I can't really expect more, can I? In any case, this is the easiest sub to recommend, especially for its cost. For the money, in home theater or in a multi-use environment, this is definitely the sub. The only things that are relatively in the same ballpark of this might be the Rhythmic L12 or F12-300, and those are sealed subs that have more limited functionality. Furthermore, they won't rumble as low or push as much air as the HSU does with its ported design. In my eyes, Rhythmics at this price range are purely 2-channel stereo options, and I might still want the HSU in comparison from what I've heard from these units thus far. The advantage with the rhythmic subs is that they are direct servo-controlled subs, which applies powered signal and feedback signal in order to more accurately control the woofer, reproducing what audiophiles call fast bass. Direct servo-controlled subs usually do this with less power and higher efficiency. One way to think about this would be to say that rhythmic subs use more of a finesse approach, whereas subs like the SU simply take a powered approach. Whichever you ultimately prefer is up to you. But in the 12-inch category, and at this price range, I would take the SU in comparison to what I've heard thus far. In terms of other options, the SU is also more pleasing to my ear and rumbles more than any SVS I've heard anywhere near this price point as well. If the lovely people at Rhythmic or SVS disagree, send me some units. I'd be happy to put them to the test and follow up with a comparison video as well. If you liked this video and found it to be helpful, give it a like, and just a reminder, I'm giving away a set of COS KSC75s to a lucky subscriber at the 500 subscriber mark. So make sure to subscribe if you like audio-based content and want to be considered for the giveaway. And with that, I'm out.